so let me explain something first. I think that the entire timeline of Minecraft is just ancient builders fall down, and you. So, I'm gonna try to explain what happened with the ancient builders. Or at least what I did. So, the ancient builders started off getting, equipped, just living life, and they started building structures. They went on to build the desert temple, the jungle temple. Those were first. Then, like, the most recent structure would be the ruined portal, and yeah. And after they did that, they realized the overworld was too hostile for them, so they went to the nether. So someone created a nether portal, and someone went through that nether portal. And before they went through the nether portal, they put in a lot of pigs to test out the nether portal to see if it was good. Turns out it was not good, because they found that the pigs didn't come back, and so they went in anyway, and they just realized that they might as well just make some artificial life to try to help them out, and they created the Wither, and then they ran back to the overworld, and the Wither followed them to the overworld. And so the Wither followed them to the overworld, and they decided to go and hide out and build a stronghold. So they built the stronghold, and the Wither didn't follow them down there, because the Wither didn't see that they went down to the underground. And they decided that they needed to move to a new dimension, so they created an end portal, and a lot of people jumped in who went on to realize that the Ender Dragon is, the ruler of the land. And then the people that went there kept eating chorus fruit because it was the only source of food, and eventually became Endermen. But the living people there, they didn't become Endermen. They died from the Ender Dragon first. Then the living people decide to help revive the dead people by first covering their corpse with stone, then using portal energy. Then they're using portal energy to power the stone, which creates obsidian. And then they uncover the obsidian, and the corpse has now turned into an alive Enderman. So they take the obsidian, they store it somewhere else, in the obsidian pillars, and they raise the end crystals so that the Ender Dragon can get to them higher instead of lower, and destroy them more. And some people power it too much, and that creates crying obsidian. Now, what they do with the crying obsidian is they throw it into the void. But I suspect that the crying obsidian didn't just happen now. I suspect that the crying obsidian and the obsidian were things before that they created to try to go to the nether. Obviously, they didn't know that they could use water and lava. So they threw the crying obsidian into the void, and the last person alive was trying to. The last person alive that wasn't an Enderman, when he died, his corpse just started to rot. And then it started to turn into bedrock, which is how the Ender Dragon got its bedrock fountain. So, what happened to the other people that didn't go to the Ender Dragon? Now, this is gained from a bunch of other theories, but I think some of them tried to survive in the overworld because they realized that, hey, the Wither's gone, or he's somewhere else, so they tried to live in the overworld and became villagers, which went on to become villages. They made their own little communities. Some of them went on to become evil and try to sabotage the villagers. Those are the pillagers, and they grew gray skin because they were around the forest a lot, and there were wolves there who shedded fur on their face and their skin. So, and then some of them went on to try to survive in the Nether, died. Their skeleton fell out, and that skeleton ended up rotting and becoming black. And then a blaze shot those skeletons, and then it became a Wither skeleton. And then the Wither skeleton started to forge its own sword. What else? And some of them ended up to become other stuff, but I just can't think of what other stuff. Okay, some of them went on to become skeletons, that's for sure. Some of them went on to become zombies. Creepers? Nah, creepers are artificial life. And what else could the ancient builders become? Put that in the comments below. For now, please. Just please do it. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Or I said, are you doing it? Anyways, so I'm stumped. What else could the ancient boulders have become? Okay, you guys can put that in the comments, and I'll try to search to see what the ancient boulders could become. So, yeah. Okay. Bye.